to Hiccup's very first Q&A video. I do apologize for this video coming out much later than anticipated. We have been very busy working with National Paw Pals, and we have some exciting news coming up. Please excuse all the cars going by. Hopefully we don't get too many interruptions being outside. But it's a beautiful day out, and I thought, what better time of the day than to answer questions outside. So we're going to start with our first question, and this comes from Caroline. And Caroline asks, does Hiccup like cats, and does he visit his fans around the world? Two-part question. To answer your first part about cats, Hiccup does not mind cats. We do have a Bengal mix. Her name is Taco, and they get along really well. My parents have cats out at their house, and we have a lot of stray cats in the area, but he would rather just make friends than be mean or chase them. And he does know that if a cat says no with a quick swipe, that it's not playtime, so he'll back away and give them their space. I will answer the second part of your question after I read Anita's question. And she was wondering if you and Hiccup would come to Superior, Wisconsin. I know a lot of people that would love to meet you both. To answer both Caroline's and Anita's question, we do want to start traveling around with Hiccup and set up meet and greets. This is one of the most popular questions that we get, if Hiccup does any meet and greets or traveling or anything like that. And I know that there's so many people that want to meet Hiccup, and hopefully we're going to get some more of that going in the near future. We are working on something. I can't say anything as of yet, so I will just leave you hanging there. Joanne wants to know, where do you sleep? Do you have your own doggy bed? I do make pet beds and pet pillows, and each of our dogs do have their own personal pillow. Hiccup has his own pillow. As far as a designated area in the house, wherever I am, you can find Hiccup. If I'm in the bedroom, he's at the bed at the foot of the bed. If I'm in the office, he's either under my office desk or he's right next to my feet, 2 feet away from me, but never any further than that. If I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner, any kind of meal, he's right smack in the kitchen. So he's definitely a very, very needy boy. He's my shadow, but that's okay. Yes. And please excuse Hiccup. We've had a lot of rainy days, and he's been having a ball playing outside, and part of our yard is all dirt and mud, so he's a little bit on the messy and dirty side, and he will be getting a bath in a few days. On bath day, huh? All right, our next question comes from Cheryl. And Cheryl wants to know, Mandy, who's her gorgeous German Shepherd girl, wants to know if Hiccup has a girlfriend. Mandy has a crush on Hiccup. Um, Mandy and Cheryl were actually the very first ones to send Hiccup his very first letter in his P.O. box, and his very first package, which was a rope toy and some treats. And Hiccup absolutely loves that rope toy. He always takes it and he flings it around the house and loves playing with it. Every time I try to catch him playing with it and tossing it, he hears my camera turn on, he hears the beep, and he freezes right away because he's getting into his um, ready for his pose, for his pictures taken. So he definitely loves to take pictures, and he knows what the sound of the beep of the camera makes, so he always freezes until I give him the release word. So hopefully one of these days I can be more sneaky and catch that on video because it's really funny. But anyway, many of you do know that Hiccup is a prodigy from our breeding program we have. We do breed German Shepherds, and Hiccup is a puppy from our litter back in last year, 2014. August 20th is his birthday. And we had a lot of concerns about Hiccup. We were very worried about him and his growth, and many of you know about the problems he had. We weren't sure if he was going to make it. There's actually one point we came to where we thought we'd have to make the decision to put Hiccup to sleep. My husband and I, that wasn't an option for us. It was recommended by a veterinarian, but it just wasn't an option for us. We wanted to see him succeed in life, and unless there was something extremely life-threatening and he was simply miserable and in pain that nothing could help him, we weren't even going to consider that an option. Um, so my husband helped me, and we did a lot of work with Hiccup. I did a lot of training exercises to help strengthen his muscles. When it was time for him to get blood work done, um, he was about 6 months old, and we got a blood panel done, including his thyroid, and everything checked back healthy. The vet we took him to um, couldn't believe it. He goes, I can't find a single thing wrong with this dog. He goes, I'm a little surprised at it. While Hiccup is growing, and he is starting to not really catch up to his siblings, because all his siblings are about 70 plus pounds by now. Hiccup, at his last weigh-in last month, was 53 pounds. We like to get him weighed every month on his birthday. So the 20th of every month is when we go and we get him weighed. So I'll be doing that again shortly soon here and see where he's at now. But last month he was 53 pounds. And when he's 2 years old is when we can do hip certifications and everything like that. And as long as his hips check out, we're going to get another blood panel run on him. And if he's healthy, um, and the vet gives him a go, we will be entering Hiccup into our breeding program. Um, and we are hoping to, in 2017, it will be that we're going to have Hiccup and our other girl, Bella. Hopefully we can get a litter out of those two. So um, we'll definitely be keeping everyone updated on all his blood work and everything like that. But otherwise, even if we don't enter him into our breeding program, he's not going anywhere. He will definitely be our boy forever and ever. Our next question comes from Michelle. And, Michelle wants to know, come here, Hiccup. Michelle wants to know, she's asking for her grandson, Bryden. I apologize if I'm not getting that right. But he wants to know if Hiccup likes ducks. Now, Hiccup has actually never been around any ducks before, never personally anyway. We've been to parks and lakes and rivers where there's been ducks and geese, and he's always very curious about them, but he's never showed any aggression towards them or anything like that. My parents do have ducks, my parents do have chickens, and Hiccup is very curious about them, but he'd rather keep his distance from the chickens. A couple of them are a little intimidating looking, but we've never been up close and personal with ducks. When we do take Hiccup to the PetSmart to go pick out a toy or anything, we always stop at the birds, and he does enjoy just sitting and looking at all the birds. But all right, that finishes all of our questions. Again, I apologize for this video taking so long. Like I said, we've been very busy working with a nonprofit organization called National Paw Pals. I'm a little tongue-tied with this video. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can go and check them out. It's a wonderful organization that works with families and their pets when they're having a time of crisis. And we got a lot of updates coming up. We're helping situations out with supplying dog food. We're hoping to get into some emergency veterinary care and a spay and neuter program. All that's in the works in the making right now. So definitely go check out their page in the link below. We got a lot of little gnats flying around here. But check them out, give them a like on Facebook, follow them. Even if you can't make a financial donation, please, you can also contribute just by liking their page and sharing their page, and just passing along the information. That's a great way to help too. We have a lot of exciting updates coming up with Hiccup that you guys are not going to want to miss. So make sure to follow him on Facebook. Again, the link will be in the description. And make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel. And stay up to date with all his videos we have coming up. And there's just a lot of good stuff coming up. Alright, thanks again, you guys. Until next time, take care and have a awesome day.